Hey everybody, it's HeapCVA. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to EmergeNYC. Here we are in Brooklyn once again. Okay, guys. I'm in the need to pick your brain on a couple of things. If you're playing this game, going through the usual things that you've been paying attention to this game for at least the last few months, if not earlier. Excuse me. I'm having some problems with things that the game is doing, and some of it might be my fault. I might be doing something wrong, and some might be the game. And I need to know the difference between the two. Later, I will be getting rid of this Corsair keyboard and mouse. My Razer Black Widow keyboard is here, but the mouse is still out for delivery. So we'll see when that gets here. But I'm just trying to figure out how to put out decent content for this game without the resulting frustrations. And let's go ahead and start running calls and see if I can get you to understand my issue. So we go 10-8. We're going to hit next. Of course, that's all this map does is go on odors of gas inside. So Lewis Avenue is right here. I always, like I said, I keep hitting that. Yeah, pretty much I know where that is. So get rid of this. Get rid of that, and we'll go to 214s. And I'll tell you that going to the station, I mean, it's semi-slow doing the very first engine that you bring onto the map, but it's not a disaster area yet. It is some of the subsequent stuff that happens. Do that. Well, I'm using old 214 right this minute. Originally, I thought that maybe the new units that he installed in the game might be creating an issue. I don't think I can prove that anymore. So it looks like it's going to be right over here somewhere. So we will stop right here. And we will, I'm trying to remember how to correctly use and then make the cursor disappear. Captain needs his proper gear. I don't know why I keep saying captain. Mostly it's because that's what I'm used to. I haven't gotten rid of the traffic yet. I may, but we'll have to see what's going on here. I know all these doors open, so let's do a walk around. There's the right here. Well, looks like these might be it. There's no more turnoffs. What frustrates me is every time you go to the rotary, and I get that you need the cursor for that. Other than that, I wish it would just not be around unless you need to select something. That's locked. This one's probably locked. They're not seeing any alarms. Whoops. Wow, I just bumped into the glass and it broke. That's interesting. Well, okay, now that we've been let in, I guess we can go in here and reset the alarm, right? That wasn't my intention, but wow. I guess he didn't know his own strength. All right. So we're going to put this away. I didn't open the compartment, but okay. Go ahead and get him to sit down. Hit F2. Now here's what I'm doing. I select the rig. Click on that. And if you wait, you may or may not see anything. And see, I didn't select being the apparatus operator. So I've learned nothing, honestly. I really haven't learned a thing. But notice it's getting ready to try to drive away. And poof, here we are. And I don't know if it's part and parcel to having the apparatus driver doing what he does. Notice the lights are still on and stuff. Obviously, I've got to keep reminding myself to turn that off. And I can shut the door. Now, that's all well and good. Hit F2, backs us off, then we're not connected to anything. But if you start flying around, something is going to become real obvious. Especially, like right here is a good example. Notice here is a one-way sign, but there's no street sign to go with it. Or the standard or post. Notice here the street sign is missing. Every time I quote-unquote wish the fire engine back, it causes something else to disappear. And it's just happening lately. And I just don't get it. Here is, I can tell you right now, there's supposed to be at least one hydrant on this corner. It is gone. Let's go all the way to, and you notice I'm missing street posts for street signs. I can tell you right here where these, you can see them right here where these curbs are painted red, which is don't park in front of the hydrant, darn it. There's no hydrants there. So that's what's happening to me when I tell the vehicle to go back to quarters. And I'll be honest with you, excuse me, I'm also sort of experiencing it that when you just take the unit off the map, just hit the X and erase it, I'm having some of the same issues. And it's really, really, really getting in the way of gameplay. And I'm kind of depressed about it, bummed out, whatever you want to say, because I have to stop whatever I'm doing, because if I get a fire right this minute, really, what good is it? And I noticed I've been going against traffic in the entire week. When I turn the traffic off, that's a one-way street. What do I know? And I'm realizing that from a couple different perspectives. So all I can do is I will disappear for a split second, and then I'll come back after I restart the game. So give me a couple seconds, which is all it's going to be to you guys. It may take me longer than that, but I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. So you can see the hydrants from here. I'll speed over to, oh, I went too far. I'm probably facing the wrong direction. Oh, there it is right there. Sorry. Why I'm getting lost is beyond me. Notice that there's hydrants in the spaces here. So, okay. You know, here's my confusion is I'm watching other people on YouTube play this game. Some I know for a fact have an in with the developer. That's fine. But I noticed their game plays different than mine does. And I thought it might be because they're in the testing branch or something like that. And I haven't tried that yet. And that may be my next step. But for right now, I'm just trying to get a little bit of gameplay up. And so we know that telling the unit to go away doesn't work. So let's go ahead and go back here, clear the mobile data terminal. Okay, laundromat on fire in 222. That's on Fulton. Everything is on Fulton. Right in the middle. So get 222 going on that. So yep. Dispatchers dispatching it. Radio. Get over here. All right. That's not what I want to do. Sorry. Come on, open the gate. Open the door. I got the sometimes my keys don't necessarily work. All right. Change to this. No, Mr. Bus, don't go that way. He's trying to get around the bus for crying out loud. Oi. There's Decatur. It's on Fulton. Turn right here. Looking for smoke. Not really seeing any smoke yet. It's on the next block here. There it is, and there is fire showing. All right, one thing I need to do real quick. It just makes me feel better. You guys are probably going, you're such a lamer. You got to have the cars go away. I apologize for that. All right. This is the closest hydrant. I don't mind bringing some hose up to it. I'm going to new unit, and I'm going to bring up 111, and I'm going to try something because of the issues that I'm having. So here's 111. Please, 111, come to the scene while I am working on my driver doing his thing. Now, in the background, I can actually hear a siren, which is always a good thing from certain points of view. Let's see. Or maybe it's not a siren, it's just my imagination. One of the issues that I'm having with calling rigs to the scene like that is the whole issue of their ability to drive. Now, I have no idea where that unit actually is. Did it, in fact, even call it to the map? Now, if I go up, and this is wasting a little bit of time, but there it is right there. Now, keep your fingers crossed. I mean, that's not necessarily the way I had to come into this incident. It's not what I asked him to do. But the upside is he's actually coming, which I got to quit sniveling about then. So let's get the nozzle firefighter here. I'll try not to get run over. He's going to come from behind me. That's fine. There he is, right? And of course, he rear-ended my engine. So really, honest and truly, what I have to do now is drop this hose, because that's a requirement. I'm just going to do it here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be the driver from 111, if I can catch it, because... Okay, well, that's not terrible. All right, so we'll go back to being the nozzleman on this unit here. All right, I got hose out, which is kind of weird where it is. Hopefully, there it goes. It did let me. Let me get a nozzle out. And we'll get on down the road. See if we can get this knocked out with just these couple of... I don't know if the glass is broken out yet or not. I definitely can go in the front door. It looks like there's no glass in here. And so we'll take advantage of that the best we can. It's nice that we're getting a good handle on this right away. There's no glass anywhere in here. Somebody must have busted it all out. I cleared out pretty quick. All right. Well, that was ridiculously simple and not anywhere I considered going. So let's do this. I always put the nozzle back. I've lost them and I don't like doing that. So I always disconnect and put the nozzle back in. Does it take a few minutes? Oh yeah, of course it does. So one thing I'm going to do that I rarely have done before is I'm going to go ahead and go back to 111 and be, let's say, the irons guy. And one thing I'm not as versed in is where exactly all the tools are on this unit. I almost lost my cursor again. I got lucky. So that's only ladders. And I could put a ladder up there instead of putting up the... But where are the long poles? You know, I'm just not smart enough to figure it out myself. I don't need to set that up yet. You know, do they not allow these guys to have long, sharp objects? There's no compartment there. So I opened all of these. Open all these. Open all these. I'd love to get an incident like that if we could. That's not what I was looking for. Not my intention at all. We got some saws. We got short tools. Lots of short tools in that. So no such thing as anything. Well, I take that back. Made a unbelievable liar out of me. See, and I just hadn't had a fire yet where I could call. Oh, look ahead of us, huh? This is why you pull ceiling. We got fire going in here. His helmet's cattywampus again, you can see it. So if I do this, off, on, then do it, kind of squares him up. But I keep losing my cursor because every time he does something, it well, we got fire overhead in no uncertain terms. So it's good that I didn't say, oh, it was too easy. I did say it was too easy, didn't I? Okay, we got fire coming. Boy, that first person, every once in a while, it just goes crazy on you. That's why I left the, we'll put this back because I got to go be the hose guy now again. So that changes everything. And again, it's a learning curve for me. So here we are. Where we are. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Get my nozzle back out. Not a problem. Yeah, close your compartment there. And E. Come on. E. There we go. We'll go start round 2 of firefighting then. That's not a problem. I think, can I can. Good. He's going to mask up for good reason. Knock out that fire in the back because that came out of nowhere on me. And we probably, if we had one more person, you know, like to do multiplayer, it would be great to have somebody up there taking out the roof for me. You know, that would really be appreciated because this fire's kind of running. I mean, we can get it knocked down. I'm watching to make sure that my firefighter isn't going to get hurt. I have to admit, I was recording last night and I had a problem of my own. It had nothing to do with anything else. And I had, first time I think I'd ever had truck 123 or ladder 123 up on the roof. I think it was a commercial. And I had him up there cutting. Everything was going great. And he just decided when I was sawing to lean forward when I had to punch through the ceiling, which I've learned. Don't punch through the ceiling. Dumb thing to do. And he went head first right inside the building. That was the end of that firefight. And so let's go back and do a little more work with the irons guy, because obviously now who was this is, you guys keep seeing little things. Yeah, I don't know where everything is. Sometimes I must be brain dead, but notice where this thing wound up. I think that's pretty neat, pretty nice. But we still got running fire. You can notice I can only do one thing at a time. So, and of course, I have to lose my cursor one more time. It's just a requirement, apparently. So we'll just keep tearing ceiling down till it all comes down. Oh, where am I? I fell into... What the heck did I fall into? Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to pick another character. Let's pick the roof guy. Oh, good. At least I came back to the normal. Let me guess. I lost the hook. So let's get the irons guy back. There he is. But notice he doesn't have anything in his hands. It's not in here. Fire's running. And I don't have it. There's a pickup pike. I mean, I'll take that while I'm at it. I got a lot of work to do. But how in the world I fell through the floor is a new one on me. We will get this, though, because we can. And then maybe we can actually get this fire out, huh? I'm telling you, this whole losing the cursor thing is really frustrating me. So rule number 1, don't push all the buttons, and maybe things will... Come on, knock it all down, big guy. We got work to do. We've just about cleared all of the... So we got pretty much no more ceiling left. Got a little bit over here. I wish I could... I guess I can do that, but you get kind of discombobulated about where you're actually at. So we got this all out. See, and again, a great place for multiplayer. Multiplayer. I guess it's on my list of things to do. All right. So we got a little fire in the back of the building. Obviously, going up on the roof would be a great idea. So let's get close enough. Can I push that? Okay, I can put that away. That's good. Time to be fire attack again with the nozzle guy. Here he is. So we get our nozzle again. Like I said, if you lose the nozzle, you're done. It doesn't give you a half dozen nozzles just in case. Come on, connect. That was not that hard to do. There you go. We'll go back in here. Go to the back. into the first person. Well, that pretty much got that right away. I think it's still smart, and we will do that because I've never done that before either, is I'm going to soak this down a little bit like we would in real life. And then I'm going to go back to being on the truck. Let's go drop our nozzle again. So we got that with 2 units. Not too bad, but it definitely was important this time, of all the times I've actually said not really, to have the truck. Now it's all screwed up, as you can see, but at the end of the day, we're still getting what we need out of it. Okay, roof firefighter's going to go here. And I think he'll pick what I'm guessing is ladder 2. Because I can't see. Actually, I could have done ladder 1, but... that'll have to do. That wasn't my best ladder thing, honestly. It really wasn't. It's good enough for government work, though. Where's my cursor? I want to make sure, because what I want to do is, being we got all the compartments open. Am I missing something? Or it's on the other side, isn't it? It is this one? Yeah. Well, at least I made it over the lip. Now, technically, well, there is still a little smoke showing. So, we do this. I lost the cursor again. I swear to gosh. Let's go here. Don't fall through, fool. I wonder if I can... It's like a game. I don't want it. It goes in circles. So I'll do one more. All right. So get this one. Like I said, this is, I did this in the academy. See, I did it again. He lucked out. He lucked out. Oh my. Boy, did he luck out. That was crazy. Not what I intended to do. Obviously, that's the expressway down. That was not what I intended by a long shot. So let's go get that pike pole, see if we can go up, and I'm trying to do this the correct way. Can we hit C before he gets on the ladder? There. He just wants to walk up there. This is not a bridge. Because notice that we have some openings here. And of course, I lost my cursor again because I don't want to step too far down. He's definitely not going to pull that. which I was just wondering how that was going to work. Okay. There it goes. He keeps getting too close to the edge, though. Don't like that. You have to spin him around sometimes. Well, that's better. If you push the right button, you get something going on. So, I think we've done enough damage for one day. I'm actually pretty happy about this. Things sort of worked out. Now, the 111 truck still rear-ended the fire engine, but it got on scene, and we had enough equipment for the one-man fire department, one-person fire department, to do what it needed to do. So, thanks so much, guys, for coming by my channel. I really appreciate it. I'd love to hear what you say or what you think about what you saw in this video. I just learned a ton just by doing this one. Thank you for encouraging me by your comments over time to keep pushing to play this game and get it to be successful enough to make decent videos out of. So I'd love to hear your comments, compliments, criticisms. It's all good, man. It's all good. If you give me a thumbs up, if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it. If you give me a thumbs down, I still appreciate it. Totally understand. If you could take a second to let me know why. If it's worth it, share it with your friends. If you could, consider subscribing. Kind of put you at the first of line when I do another video, let you know what's going on. I mean, wow, this was amazing. It might be a little long, and I apologize up front, but you know, it is what it is to make a good video. So, I wish you all the best for this week. Good luck in whatever your endeavor is. I'm going to get back to work. You'll hear from me soon. You all take care. Have a good one.